Good morning. My name is Anthony Resendez, and I'm the counselor at Mission View High School. And it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the Alvord High, Mission View High School, and Alvord Adult School Class of 2025 Commencement Ceremony. We would like to welcome Riverside City Councilman Steve Hemingway, also from the office of Steve Hemingway, Ms. Lisette Vega. Please welcome the Alvord Board of Education, Board President Georgina Perez, Board Vice President Julie Moreno, Board Clerk Ms. Carolyn Wilson, Board Member Norma Bareles, Board Member Amanda Vasquez, my apologies, Board President Georgina Ramirez. Also, welcome Alvord Unified School District Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Reginald Tompkins. And the Alvord Cabinet members, Dr. Krista Fairley, Mr. Nick Hilton, and Miss Alicia Underwood. I would like to introduce our administrator, Mr. Luis Medina, and Assistant Principal, Christopher Prescott. And the graduating class of 2025.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to introduce Mission View High School student Steve Gaw to do the Pledge of Allegiance. Please come up.
Hello, my name is Stephen Gaw, and please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Good job.
Please remain standing for the national anthem performed by Norte Vista High School Choir.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Beautiful job. Thank you, Norte Vista Choir. Thank you. You may be seated. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to Alvord High School, Mission View High School, Alvord Adult School Class of 2025 Commencement Ceremony. I'd like to thank the Alvord Unified School District Board of Education, Board President Georgina Ramirez, Board Vice President Julie Moreno, Board Clerk Carolyn Wilson, Board Member Norma Barreyes, Board Member Amanda Vasquez, and our Superintendent, Dr. Reginald Tompkins, for joining us today. Right now, we have the pleasure and honor of having Councilman Steve Hemingway address the class of 2025.
Good morning. Congratulations, class of 2025. You did it. All right. Job well done. Yeah, as was stated, my name is Steve Hemingway, and I have the incredible privilege of serving as the Ward 7 council member for our city of Riverside here, and also the pleasure of working in Ward 7 as the Vice President of Financial Administration at La Sierra University, the best university in the world. I may be biased, but as our president of the university always says, there is a place for you. I just want to say it's such an honor to be here today and celebrate this momentous occasion with you. Know that your family, your friends, your teachers, administrators, and your entire Riverside community are very proud of you. I'll keep my comments brief because I know what you're really looking forward to, and that is walking across this stage, diploma in hand, and then moving on to some celebratory activities. But I want to encourage you today, as you celebrate, to do three things. These are things I've found very meaningful and have made a practice of doing during significant moments in my life. And I hope that you find them meaningful as well in all the many momentous occasions you'll experience throughout your life in the future. The three things are this: look back, look around, and look forward. I think sometimes many of us want to skip the first two and simply look forward, find the next thing, focus on what's needed to accomplish that big thing that's in front of us. But I believe we miss out and sometimes lose track of what really matters when we don't take the time to look back at where we've been and be present where we are with the people around us. So, look back, figuratively, of course. Look back meaning remember, reflect on the journey that got you to this moment. The good, the bad, the difficult and challenging times, the enjoyable and successful times. I believe there are important things we can learn from the moments we've come through, both from our failures and our successes. You may hear people say often, move on and don't look back. But I truly believe there's value in reflecting on our life's journey, where we've come from, what we've been through, what has gotten us to this moment where we are today, remembering our history, our heritage, and our home, your Riverside home. And most importantly, remembering those who helped you along the way. Sometimes it's easy to think we get to these moments by ourselves, solely by our own efforts and our own work, but that's rarely the case. When we look back, we see so many people, parents, grandparents, family members, friends, teachers, coaches, all those who were cheering us on, encouraging us, and guiding us through it all. So never forget where you've been and those that helped you along the way. So the next thing is look around, pause, take a moment, take in the moment. Or as some say, stop and smell the roses. With so many things competing for our attention these days, so many devices at our fingertips that keep us occupied, it's easy to go through life distracted and miss out on meaningful moments with those around us. So take time to look around. Do that now. Look around. See who's next to you and be present with them. Take a break. Take a breath. Spend quality time with people who are with you and there for you. Share meals, share moments, create and share memories that you will cherish for the rest of your life and will bring value and meaning to the days ahead. And then finally, look forward. Look forward to what's next, the next opportunity, the next possibility, the next way you can build on your accomplishments and reach your fullest potential. This will not happen by accident. It will require being proactive. It will take perseverance, and it will take hard work, dedication, and determination as you pursue your future dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt is famously quoted saying, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." And I love this quote because I hear it saying, believe in yourself, because that belief is the very thing that will help you accomplish your dreams. So as I end, I will leave you with this. In the coming weeks, months, and years, as you move toward your next milestone in life's journey, stand tall, head up, pushing forward towards your goals, knowing it will not always be easy, knowing you will likely face challenges and difficulties, and when you do, when you encounter those setbacks and wonder if you can go on, remember to look back, where you've been, moments like today, and how you got through. Then pause, look around, see who's next to you, who's with you and there for you, and then drawing on your past experiences of success through perseverance, look forward and keep pressing toward your dreams. Knowing you can achieve anything you set your mind to because you've already done it before. So, class of 2025, again, congratulations. Continue ever moving forward and change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Stephen. Thank you again for your speech, Councilman. I now have the distinct pleasure of introducing the Student of the Year from Alvord High School, Rachel Taulanga. Please come up to the podium. On behalf of Alvord High School staff, come up here, please. We have a special plaque for you. I'm going to show it around. Since you're a Student of the Year and you have become a role model for our students, for our adults as well. And so congratulations on this special day for you and for giving it all you got. This is for you on behalf of our school. Next, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing the Alvord High School student who will give the student reflection, Jaylene Torres. Jaylene, please come up.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Jaylene Torres, and I am very honored that I was asked to share my story with you today. Before I begin, I would like to give a special shout out to all of my family who came out today to support me, and to my older brother who is currently overseas in Japan, serving in the Marines. I miss you, and I hope the Marines are treating you well. Let's begin. 5 years ago, if you had asked me the question, where do you see yourself in the future? I would have responded with, I don't know, I don't care, or probably dead. And as tragic as that sounds, it was the truth. If you had told me I'd be standing here before you, wearing a cap and gown and speaking to all of you about graduation, I would have laughed. Not because it was funny, not because it was amusing, but because I genuinely didn't think I'd make it this far. My journey before arriving at Alvord High School wasn't typical. It felt like life threw everything at me all at once. I was constantly moving from place to place and school to school, carrying the weight of a backpack full of books I had never bothered to open, with a heart just as heavy. I was the kid who sat alone at lunch, who dreaded waking up every morning to walk through the school doors, who was bullied for being different, and who still had to go home to face dysfunction. Every day I felt like I was drowning in plain sight. School felt pointless and homework felt impossible. I had given up entirely on the idea of a future. There were nights when the pressure of simply existing felt like too much of a burden to carry into another day, and that my absence would somehow fix everything. But each time, something pulled me back, and that something was the love of my family, a love I couldn't see clearly through my own eyes. Even when I couldn't love myself, even when I pushed everyone away, my family held on to hope for me when I had none left. They refused to give up on me, and for that I am very grateful. However, one day, a counselor from my old high school pulled me aside to tell me that if I wanted to see myself graduate, I would have no choice but to transfer to a continuation school. I immediately fell into a trap of stereotypes, thinking that I was going to be sent to a bad kid's school because that's who I felt I was. I thought that I would be paying the price for all those years I had neglected my education. I judged Alvord High School before I even knew where it was located, let alone what it represented. But little did I know that I would be stepping into Alvord for the first time and feel like I was walking into a completely different universe that was no longer conspiring against me. I discovered what it means to have people in your corner. I no longer looked like a delinquent student with a messy transcript or the weird introvert kids kids often disliked. I found amazing friends who checked on me when I was struggling, and staff who celebrated my victories, no matter how small. I remember the first time a teacher here asked me how I was doing and actually waited for an honest answer. Not the automatic "I'm fine," but a genuine answer. That simple act of genuine care began to crack open barriers I had spent years building. Slowly, day by day, I started to believe that maybe I did belong somewhere after all. It got to a point that I can now stand here in front of all of you and say that I am proud of the person I've become. So with that, my fellow graduates, I leave you with this. Whether your story reflected mine or whether you walked your own path, what matters is we made it together despite any odds that we faced. And as we leave here today and step into it, whatever triumph comes next, remember that we are taking more than just a diploma and some memories. We are taking our dignity. So promise me that when times get rough, you continue to stay strong and stay open to understand that life is not trying to destroy you. It is trying to shape you into something profound. So again, thank you and congratulations, class of 2025.
Great job, Jaylene. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce the Alvord High School Teacher of the Year, Mr. Gahagan. Please come up for your speech.
Good morning. My name is Mr. Gahagan. I'm a teacher at Alvord High School. Good morning, Superintendent Tompkins, members of the board, honored guests, parents, and most of all, the graduating class of 2025. It is truly an honor to stand before you today, not just as a teacher, but also someone who's proud of every single one of you. At Alvord High, we don't just pass in the halls, we know each other. We're more than a school, we're like a family. And today we celebrate your journey, your growth, and your future. As your world history teacher, I taught you about revolutions. Revolutions don't begin in the palaces. They don't start with kings and queens. They start with everyday people like you, like me, like your families. You have decided, who have decided, they want something better for themselves. They want to change their lives and their futures. That's where the real power lies. It lies within you. So make good choices and revolutionize your lives and your futures. As your economics teacher, I taught you that everything has a cost. And everything also has a value. You all have value and are valuable members to our community. So invest in yourselves as your families have invested in you, and that your school communities have invested in you. Invest in your future. Invest in your skills. Invest in your education. Those are all investments I promise will always pay off. In our construction class, we talked about foundations, your family, your teachers, your friends, your life experiences. Those are all the foundations that you are standing on today. But now it's your turn to square up your walls, raise the beams, and build a solid future for yourself. A house isn't built in a day, and neither is your life. You build your future the same way you build a house, step by step, day by day, decision by decision. Make all your decisions and make all your days count. Some of you will go to community college. Some of you will join the military, and I thank you. Some will learn a trade or will jump straight into the workforce. There is no one right path for everyone, but whatever decision you choose to go, please go forward. Keep building. Keep growing, keep dreaming. My final thoughts are this: be kind. This world is a tough place. We do not need to make it any tougher. Lift each other up. No one gets through this life alone. We all need help. We all need grace. Give it and accept it freely. Be someone who makes others' lives better. Class of 2025, your future starts today. Build something incredible. Congratulations and thank you.
Okay, I am Chris Prescott. I'm the assistant principal at both Mission View High School and Alvord High School, and it is my distinct pleasure to introduce Mission View High School Student of the Year, Denise Serrato. Come on up, Denise. When I told Denise that she would be our Student of the Year, her first question was, do I have to say anything? No, Denise, you don't. Yes, back there. I now have the pleasure of introducing Mission View High School student who will give our student reflection, Jocelyn Sanchez Garcia. Come on up, Jocelyn. Look at me.
Okay. Thank you. Congratulations, graduates of 2025. My name is Jocelyn Sanchez. I was a school representative for Mission View High School during my attendance. I decided to come to this particular school because I wanted to finish early so that I can start my life and career as soon as possible. Today is a great day. It's a day to celebrate with your family and friends, a day we've been waiting for since we entered kindergarten those 13 long years ago. My fellow classmates, we only arrived on our high school journey 4 short years ago, and now it's already time to leave. How did it all go so fast? It seems like only yesterday that we were skinny little freshmen. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Trying to figure out where our next class was. Most of us graduating today entered Mission View towards the middle or the end of our high school journey. Many of us were academically beaten, overlooked, and scores of us lost interest. Some of us just needed another setting that better suited our needs. The solution? Depending on where you live, it was to transfer to the alternative school, down the street, up the way, or across town. When we entered, many of us were lost. We walked to the campus of another school we barely knew of. We saw different friend groups, different teachers. Overall, it was a different place. Like other comprehensive sites, we had other students to look up to, the ones who were finishing classes. We don't have under or upperclassmen here at Mission View. We just have students. Students that come to the school have 2 different paths: to recover missing credits, to graduate, or head back to their home school. Now we are the students that the other students look up to. We are students who stand here ready to graduate and move forward in the world. Yet, at this important moment, we can't help looking back. How do we measure the time we've spent in high school? In the beginning, we measured it in class periods, counting down the day to eventual freedom. As the days and weeks passed, we measured it in semesters, and later in years. We moved from being those clueless freshmen to becoming confident graduates. And now here we stand, our time is over, and it's up to the next group of students to step into our shoes and take over. I know that as I look out at all of you today, I will measure my time here in a much different way. I will measure it through journeys of important people I have met. Some were pretty casual, and others were much closer, but I remember each one fondly. And I would like to thank all the staff here at Mission View. I believe that here at Mission View High School, we have the best of the best teachers in the district. And I mean that because they have truly shown that they are here to help you in every way, to make sure you are successful and to ensure that you try your very best. I cannot tell you how many times I was stressed with school and thought I really wasn't going to graduate on time. But the staff, like Mr. Prescott, Mr. Enriquez, Mr. Jeffrey, and Miss Stanley, and all the others changed my mentality completely. And now here I am with all of you. They not only tried to be friendly and be very patient, but they helped guide us in the right path. But that's only if we wanted to do better for ourselves. Statistics show that a high school diploma is our key to open doors to higher earnings. It's not a guarantee, but it will always help. With this key, we can go further on our journey in life, opening doors to the future, and we can become those things we dreamt of as kids. We can walk through doors to places we never thought of. Mission View is a great place, and I ask you to take all of your experiences with you. Keep close to the student and teacher friends you've made here at Mission View. Do well and give it your all wherever you go and whatever you do. And when life gets hard, you have to keep moving on. Even if your finish line is far or you have to push the car, you absolutely have to keep moving on. You've earned your key, use it well. This speech is coming to a close end, but before that, I'd like to give a short speech in Spanish for some of the parents and students here today. And after that, we will end this speech in English. En este momento voy a dar un discurso pequeño en español y luego volveré al inglés para despedirme de todos. Así que buenos días a todos profesores, familiares, amigos y por supuesto compañeros graduados. Hoy celebramos el fin de una etapa muy importante en nuestras vidas. No ha sido un camino fácil. Hubo noches sin dormir y momentos de duda, pero también hubo aprendizajes, amistades que se quedarán para siempre y una enorme superación personal. Gracias a nuestros maestros que nos ayudaron y fueron muy pacientes con nosotros. En verdad, esta es una de las mejores escuelas en el distrito. Y yo lo digo porque aquí los maestros son increíbles y en verdad se mira que les gustan su trabajo y que en realidad quieren ayudar a los estudiantes. Pero esto no es el final, sino el comienzo de una nueva aventura para nosotros. Lo logramos, gracias a Dios. Sigamos adelante con valentía, pasión y el deseo de hacer una diferencia. Que todos tus deseos se cumplan y como dice mi mamá, querer es poder. Y saludos a mi familia por acompañarme hoy en este día muy especial. Gracias por siempre apoyarme. Los quiero mucho. Gracias y felicidades graduados. Congratulations again to each and every one of you. May all of you succeed in the years ahead and change the world. And finally, may all your dreams come true. Thank you.
So nervous, but so good. So good. Okay, next up, I'd like to introduce Mission View High School's teacher to come up and give our teacher message, Mr. Walter Caceres.
Good morning, everyone. So before I even begin, this is quite the sight, but what I want to introduce a little bit more is a little bit more waking up. So if you guys are graduating today, come on, make some noise. Let me hear you. Cheer, guys. Come on. This is your day. I know we're melting under the sun, so let's loosen up a bit. Parents, family, friends, give them another round of applause. Cheer for your graduates. All right. So good morning, Superintendent Dr. Tompkins, distinguished faculty, graduates, families, teachers, and staff. I would like to extend a heartfelt thanks to our school board for allowing our site to remain open. This allowed another opportunity and year to bring these students to this time of celebrating their accomplishment. Today, we are not just celebrating graduation, we are here to acknowledge resilience. Every single one of you here has a story. And for the graduates sitting here, your story is one of perseverance, of pushing through, of overcoming every doubt that was placed on you and obstacles put in front of you. So let me ask you something. For some of you, it's been a year. For others, it's been 2 years. But did you ever imagine yourself sitting here at graduation? Think about it. This may not have been the traditional path. This may not have been easy. Some of you worked jobs while going to school. Some of you took care of siblings, children, or parents while keeping up with your assignments. Some of you have experienced hardships or the quiet burden of feeling unseen and unheard in systems that haven't always supported your path to success. And yet, here you are. Maybe it started off with attending school more because of Mr. Jeffrey. Maybe math was a subject you found out that wasn't too bad because of Mr. Polo. Was it the English department with Mr. Rex's stories and charisma? Or is it just because you wanted to see what Mr. Enriquez's fashion was for the day? Could it have been Mrs. Stanley waiting to greet you each day along with Miss Karen? Maybe Mr. Resendez reminded you what was important when you felt like giving up. Or was it Mr. Prescott's positive outlook for each and every one of you? Or it could have been any other staff member who helped and supported you. Or maybe it's because yours truly said, hey, turn your work in on time. I didn't give you that choice. Regardless of the reason and challenges that you faced, you didn't just make it to graduation. You fought for it and you earned it. You stayed when it was easier to walk away. You built up that belief in yourself, even on the days when that belief was held together by nothing more than grit. Your family, your friends, and loved ones were there for you, and they're still going to be there for you. Graduates, know this: the world doesn't always recognize unconventional journeys, but those are often the most powerful ones. You've learned lessons that can't be taught in a textbook: how to adapt, how to survive, how to rise up when everything tells you to sit down. It was this adversity that you met, and it was also what you overcame. Whatever lessons you learned about yourself will remain with you. It is these types of lessons that shape and improve ourselves and who we become. And who knows, maybe you'll go on to share your story with someone or inspire them or even impact them. Growth and maturity can be found in each and every one of you. We've seen some of you go from the quietest in the room to a vocal leader. Some of you have been absent to being present every day. And some of you have gone from failure to earning the highest marks. Failure, though, is not going to be unavoidable even now. You will still encounter failure, possibly even more in the future. But that is when you grow the most, that you can show the world that you cannot be knocked down. Instead, you learn from those challenges, because for every failure that you have, there will be another victory, and that will make you stronger, smarter, and wiser. We cannot grow without learning from failure first. Meet those challenges head on. Do not fear failure, but challenge it back. Because life will teach you more than any one person. But again, take a look at yourself and those around you. You've all learned from failure already, and you've reached this achievement. So dream bold. Whether you're heading to a trade school, a college, the workforce, the military, or building something all your own, do it with the same heart that got you here. To quote the 26th President of the United States of America, Theodore Roosevelt, believe you can, and you're halfway there. So let me ask you another question now. For some of you, it will be a year. For others, 2 years later. Where do you imagine yourself next? Think about it. Congratulations, class of 2025. We're so proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you again, Mr. Caceres. Now it is time for Principal Medina's speech. Good afternoon, or good morning still. President Ramirez, Board of Education, Superintendent Tompkins, Cabinet, students, families, friends, teachers, and staff. What a powerful day this is under the sun, and we'll make this short because I know you're fanning over there. Surrounded by the people who care about you the most to celebrate the strength and success of the Alvord High School class of 2025. To our graduates, this moment didn't come easy. You worked hard for it. You've earned it. Many of you took a path that wasn't anything but traditional. Like mentioned before, you faced challenges, some academic, some personal, some that most people will never fully understand. But you made a choice to keep going. You showed grit. You stuck with it. You got up when it was hard even to try. And today you're walking across the stage with a high school diploma in your hands. And that diploma, it is more than just a piece of paper. It is proof of your strength, your persistence, your ability to finish what you started. It is also a key, one that can unlock the next chapter of your life. Nobody can take that away from you. Getting a job, a college, a trade, a new beginning. To the families and loved ones here today, thank you for your support, your patience, your tough love, and all help bring these students to this moment. To our teachers, counselors, support staff, our board, our cabinet, our district office, everyone behind the curtains. Thank you. You did more than to teach and support these students. Everyone believed in you. Everybody supported you, and you're here now again. And you students, listen, you made a space for growth, healing, and hope. Great job. Thank you for putting your efforts. Graduates, again, I want you to remember something. People often think success means never falling, but the truth is success comes from getting up again and again and finishing what you started. And you did that. And now you have a powerful tool in your hands, a new door. And I know you're going to walk through it and do something great. Whether you're heading into the workforce, continuing your education, serving your community, or still figuring things out, you now carry with you the most important thing, the knowledge that you can do hard things. You already have. Class of 2025, we are so proud of you, we believe in you, and we cannot wait to see what you do next. Congratulations, graduates. This is your day.
Okay, I know it's hot, and you've been out here very respectfully listening to everyone, and I will make this brief, I promise, but can I have about 2.5 minutes of your time? I really just need 2.5 minutes. I need you to really focus. I'm already cutting out a part of this because I think what I have to say is I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the students now. I'm going to talk to you directly right now. When I sat down to write this speech, one question kept echoing in my mind. What have they really learned? What have they really learned? You learn math, English, social studies, psychology, science. Of course you learn that. You learn to be smart, but every school does that. But here you learn something more. Think back to the friendships you formed in guitar class, art club, Saturday breakfast club, Mr. Jeffrey's psychology class. Remember decorating your teacher's door at Halloween? Here you learn that school can be fun again. You know your teachers' names, they know yours. You know your principal, your custodians, your campus supervisors, your secretaries, and they know you. Here you learn to trust adults again. You worked hard, you stayed up late, you woke up early, you sacrificed sleep, comfort, sometimes even your confidence to keep going. Your future self is grateful. Here you learn that the struggle is worth it and you're capable of much more. Here's what you're going to miss. You're going to miss those real talks with your teachers and other staff members, the ones that dug deep into what was really going on in your life. You're probably thinking about some of those talks now. Even the advice maybe you didn't want to hear. It came from love, because here you learn that you are seen, that you're cared for, and you are loved. You'll remember the morning greetings from Miss Karen and your teachers at the gate. You were always welcomed, always wanted, always important. Here you learn that you matter. Some of you took bold steps. You picked up a guitar and played in front of classmates and parents. You put art on display. You spoke at board meetings. Here you learn to trust yourself again. And above all, you learn that hard work pays off. You learn that your hopes and dreams are possible and they have a fighting chance. You learn that you can do this. So as you step forward into the next chapter of your life, take this with you. You've got this. You're good enough. You're more than good enough. Congratulations, class of 2025. The world is ready for you, and more importantly, you're ready for the world.
Students, please stand up. Now we are going to have the board members accept you as graduates. Board President Ramirez. There you are. President Board Member Ramirez, as the principal of Alvord High School, Mission View High School, and Alvord Adult School, I certify that the students seated before you have successfully met all the requirements set forth by the California Department of Education in the Alvord Unified School District, Alvord High School, Mission View High School, and Alvord Adult School. It is with great pride that I present to you the graduating class of 2025, and I recommend that they be awarded their high school diplomas. Will you please accept this certification?
Thank you, Principal Medina. Before I do that, really quickly, I just wanted to let you guys know this is one of my favorite graduations because you guys, whether, as Jaylene said, whether you made a choice on your own or you were nudged to make the choice, you woke up every day and you had the courage to come and put your faith in the best staff in Alvord Unified. So with that being said, on behalf of Alvord Unified School District Board of Education, with great pride, I accept your certification by the power vested in me by the Board of Education in the state of California. I hereby authorize the awarding of diplomas to the Alvord High School, Mission View High School, Alvord Adult School graduation class of 2025. On behalf of the Alvord Board Unified School District Board of Education, congratulations.
Thank you. Students, you may be seated. We will now present the diplomas for the class of 2025. Please welcome Mr. Mitchell from Alvord High School. For the presentation of Alvord High School's graduates, please welcome Mr. Resendez for the presentation of Alvord for Mission View High School graduates, and also Mr. Resendez for the presentation of Alvord Adult School graduates.
Jocelyn Sanchez Garcia.
Jaylene Torres.
Christian Robert Lopez.
Rachel Talunga.
Kiara Saldana.
Monique Velasco.
Serena Guerrero.
Samantha Castillo Grahama.
Maribeli Ramirez.
Audrey Ruiz.
Maximus Gradia.
Stephen Ramos.
Liseth Alvarez Jurado.
Katie Roman.
William Leonardo Utui.
Samantha Mejia.
Stephen Ga.
Gwendolyn Padilla.
Fernando Barajas.
Luis Rodas Soria.
Ivan Alcantar.
Perla Cruz.
George Lopez Rivera.
Sabrina Lacatus.
Jesse Francisco Suarez.
Aaron Hernandez Torres.
Ricardo Gaitan.
Kevin Chavez Rubio.
Anthony Kelvin Gomez.
Lisbeth Contreras.
George Perez.
Amy Mondragon.
Elena Catalina Cervantes.
Jose Silva Puente.
Pearl Martinez.
Viviana Medina Romero.
Madison Monet Wynn.
Danny Rose Pena.
Adrian Isaiah Castañeda.
Kimberly Chavez.
Jacob Mendoza.
Sienna Statham.
Nicolas Fiscara.
Kamari Brown.
Adair Mata.
London Alvarado.
John Dominic Medina.
Juliana Lopez.
Joshua Galvan.
Delilah Alvarado.
Denise Serrato.
Vanessa Madrano.
Cesar Gonzalez Trujillo.
Derek Rocha.
Miguel Ángel González Moreno.
Jason Herrera Rodriguez.
Alberto González Banuelos.
David Herrera Hernandez.
José David Ramos Morales.
Eston Ellis.
Amy Jade González.
Elias Bustos.
Delilah Rosie Hale Delulu.
Jonathan Calvillo.
Mariceli Roman Hernandez.
Maro Manuel.
Estela Janae Dominguez.
George Tejas.
Joshua Jose Gonzalez.
Jason Fonseca.
Jesus Uber Solario.
Damian Lizaraga.
Ethan Greg Ingala Mendoza.
Alex Cruz.
Edwin Beltran.
Joshua Padilla.
Jennifer Acosta.
Joseph Castrillon.
Jacqueline Hernandez.
Angel Hurtado.
Jackie Camila Laura Gomez.
Sebastian Barajas.
Michelle Kelly McFall.
Mason Perez.
Vincent Alfonso Ballesteros.
Nathaniel Hunter.
Daniel Mendez Nieto.
Ricardo Abad.
Leslie Yoselin Lopez Gonzalez.
Jordan Aguilar.
Salma Sanchez.
Vincente Cody Delgado.
Michael Webb.
Nathan Hernandez.
Rosalind Carlota Trevino.
Ernie Segovia.
Middle name?
Yo, brother. Proud of you.
Alexa Ariola.
Yeah.
Hold on. Jerry Garcia.
Joshua Alexander Perez.
Jaden Alvarado.
Michelle Quintanilla.
Daniel Chamu.
Aaron Escobedo.
Serpati Tuggle.
For Alvord Adult School, Araceli Rafael.
Caleb Stoica.
Fatima Flores.
Christopher Sanchez.
Teresa Solis.
Joseph Godinez.
Ivan Mora.
Jade Gutierrez.
Ivan Zamaron.
Morelia Avina.
Julian Jimenez.
Elena Gorbani. Daniel Hernandez. Adrian Torres. Julian Rene Bordone. Elias Trejo. Eduardo Ceballos Solis. Shelly Grava. Nia Johnson. Xavier Flores. Jana Reyes Martinez. Jocelyn Garcia Iraje. Marina Hernandez. Destiny Marie Lopez. Melody Star Menendez. Elena Patricia Bus.
Graduates, please stand for the changing of the tassel. At this time, graduates, please move your tassels from the right to the left, signifying that you are now official high school graduates. That concludes our 2025 commencement ceremony. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Graduates, at this time, please begin the recessional. We will all exit at the tennis courts. Parents, please meet your family and students down at the tennis courts. Thank you.
Demons, 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 demons,